Bueno, vamos a comenzar esta aventura. Este juego yo lo jugué apenas salió. Lo jugué con el Quest 2. Pero nada, lo quería volver a jugar y de paso es un juego que no puede faltar por lo menos, o no quiero que falte en mi canal. Así que vamos a comenzar de cero. Y let's go. A los máximos gráficos. Que yo cuando lo jugué con el Quest 2, juegazo. Así que era, cuando apenas lo jugué aparte, le faltaba un montón de parches. Así que pasaron 5 años desde que la guerra nuclear devastó la capital de Rusia. Miles de personas encontraron la ley en el refugio de bombas atómicas más grande del mundo, el sistema de metro de Moscú. En la profundidad de los túneles, alejado de la radiación mortal de la superficie, se ha erigido una nueva civilización improvisada a partir de las cenizas de la anterior, una sociedad con disputas internas entre facciones y una batalla constante entre disparadores mutantes. Para aquellos que sobrevivieron, no hay lugar para sueños ni esperanzas.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Our great hunt has finally awoken. I can hear you in there.
Relax, Evgeny.
Fine, I'll wait a bit.
Quiero ver nada más si los subtítulos traen puestos. Yo entiendo que sí, pero no, mira, no sé por qué están apagados. Ahora sí.
Come, Sergei is waiting for us. Seriously, Serdar, who sleeps during the day? And yes, I know, there is no difference between day and night down here.
I get that you need everything, but I can't just leave this place.
It's not a request. And we'll ensure your wife and kid are protected.
That's not the doctor.
Good day.
Scared? We all are.
Doctor,
Hello.
No. Wars. What? Mutants? Yes. We think Nosalis.
Nonsense. Nosalis don't have this one.
Serdar.
You likely already heard the rumors, but there was a mutant attack on one of our guard posts. We are preparing a team to take them down. So everyone's a bit tense, as you might imagine.
Oh, great Khan. Go and grab a bottle. I will. Thank you.
Well, guys, let's have a drink. To living.
To life. To life. Ah, great stuff.
Yes. Listen to me, Han. You're not a bad guy, but you keep to yourself too much. Always sitting with your books, even talking you into getting a drink is tough. Lighten up a bit, man.
Yeah, or you'll just end up all alone. I appreciate the advice.
Sergei, bring the man! Sound the alarm!
I'm on it.
Alarm is under attack! Serdar, get ready, it's gonna get tough. What's up? Where is everyone?
They flagged us. The station is a bloodbath. We took the women and children out through the side passages. But they can't hold the south entrance. We've got to do something.
Serdar, Kuzmich, follow Sergei. Make your way to the south entrance. Use an explosive to blow it up.
Okay, got that. Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Retro.
Sergei, come on, we have to go. We got no what's left. Just let's go. Get to the gate and close.
But wait for us!
I'm running low on ammo.
Shit!
Diez años después.
Do we rely on our eyes too much? Are we too convinced that the things we can see are real and those we can't see are not? What's true darkness and what's true blindness? Open your eyes and you shall see. Or you shall not. Sometimes one must get into an utter darkness in order to begin to see. We avoid the darkness because it hides things that may be too horrible for us even to imagine. It's the unspeakable that scares us. The unspeakable that the darkness holds within. It's the acid that corrodes the limits of the world we think we know. When the entire world gets immersed in the dark, you can't avoid it any longer. You can only embrace it. What? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Are you okay? I've been yelling at you, but you just kept standing there, staring off into space. Flap thought you were one of those boogeymen the exhibition guys were babbling about. He almost shot you.
I'm fine. I just had the strangest feeling of deja vu for a moment.
Deja vu, eh? Isn't that what they call it when you experience a memory from a past life?
Past life? It's a misfiring of electrical discharges in your brain, causing an illusion, nothing more.
If you say so.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. Turn the key to start the trolley. Be safe, Sardar.
I'll be all right.
O arranca, el otro era bueno, la presentación del jueguito. Como yo les comentaba, este juego lo jugué apenas salió en la Quest 2. Bueno, nada, salto de generación en la Quest 3, es impresionante cómo se ve todo. Es un triple A. Lo que sí me quejaba yo mucho, por eso ahora quiero concentrarme más en la historia, porque cuando yo lo jugué, los subtítulos estaban mal, o sea, vos girabas la cabeza y el subtítulo quedaba en cualquier lado. Estaba muy mal hecho. Ahora lo corrigieron, si te queda centrado en el medio, porque vos gires la cabeza te queda centrado siempre en el medio, y esa es una de las mejoras que noté apenas arrancó. Era imposible seguir la historia antes. Pero ya ven cómo se ve, es una locura. Otro juego que me gustaría traer también sería el Alex, que también es... Yo creo que salió un montón, pero creo que es uno también de los que no pueden superar en gráficos, ¿eh? Sería bueno, Valve, que se ponga las pilas y haga otro juego así triple A de... VR. pareciera que tiene un poco de comodidad, pero bueno, esto mucho me molesta. Así que vamos a cambiar. La viñetita.
Thank God you are back. Max has been up my butt asking where you are literally every 5 minutes.
Tasha, treating drunken merchants for radiation sickness rarely goes as planned.
He said to send you down to the mushroom farm as soon as you turned up. And word of warning, our station chief is not in one of his better moods.
I look forward to seeing one of those firsthand someday.
Hansa leaves us alone. The Reds leave us alone. The Nazis leave us alone. Even the mutants leave us alone, mostly. Like schools, yes?
Oh, hey, Sardar. Max isn't in his office. If you go through the living quarters, you might still catch him.
Please, it's late. Just eat your dinner before it gets cold.
I told you! I don't like it! What's there not to like? I think it tastes pretty good. I don't like it! Did you know fuchsia is a color?
Yeah, like hot pink.
Max was debating painting stripes on the back. Since people are walking hazel.
Hey! Max, Sanders.
1 sec. Yeah, send him in.
Out of this place with your own 2 hands. You check them again. I gotta go. Max out. Want to switch jobs? Maybe you should chase runaways and assholes all day and let me run around playing doctor for a while. I've got a very healthy list of people I'd like to stab with a needle, let me tell you.
I think you may want to work on your bedside manner.
Don't even start. You and your wife are not my favorite people right about now.
Yana, has something happened?
Has something happened? He asks. If by something, do you mean did your wife destroy our mushroom farm because she heard the voice of her dead son again? Because if so, then yes, something.
Oh no. Is she alright?
She's a lot better than her mushroom farm. Shut it off! Shut it off! Close the damn hole! Fuck! And there's more in there where that came from. 5 years to build this steam system. Hundreds of issues to consider. You know what scenario never came up? What if you can't hear the voices of the dead inside your pipes?
I don't understand. Yana was doing so well. I'll take care of it, I promise.
Yeah, well, you promised 500 times. I'm up to my eyeballs in bullshit today, so I don't need any more, okay? Sorry. Go check on your wife. But then, you come see me. Friend or not, this station is my wife. This has to be the end of it.
Tranquila.
That's doing it. Keep it up. There might be a valve downstairs. That's it. Thank you.
Nada.
Everyone's around now.
Dr. Iskanderov, sorry you have to jump across the catwalk, but you can imagine who you have to thank for that one.
Tiene su cuota de terror este juego también, ¿eh? Por lo menos la primera vez que lo jugué la pasé mal yo. Se cargaba así.
So, I missed my calling as an interior decorator.
Perhaps.
Okay, go on then. I know you're dying to start doctoring me.
Max said you were pet here again. Do you feel up to telling him?
Do you is the question. Stop taking my haloperidol.
You what?
Keep in mind I was still taking them when I decided to stop.
We've been through
Please,
this.
Serdar, it hurt me. Your meds didn't make me lucid. On the contrary, they kept obscuring my ability to hear, but I was so desperate to hear.
Anna, hallucinations are not trivial
What you
things.
assume are
You
hallucinations.
hear voices no one else
The
can.
fact that you won't even consider any alternative is the reason I threw the haloperidol out in the first place.
You threw them away?
None of you have ever heard Petya's voice, so how can you know what I'm hearing?
Because he died, Yana. He died, Yana. 15 years ago. And you can't hear an 8-year-old boy for 15 years.
Where's the shuttle?
Back there, through the vents. I think there's a hole in the maintenance shaft.
¿Dónde? No. Las telarañas parecen de verdad, literal, siempre. Y la hora esta es la hora actual. Otro dato curioso.
That did it! Thank you for cleaning up another one of my messes.
Max mentioned the young girl disappeared from the station. Could you have overheard someone discussing?
No, mister, there has to be a reason for everything. I didn't hallucinate my son's voice because of a bunch of gossiping busybodies.
For all things there is an explanation. Even the ones too terrible to accept.
I can't exactly tell that to Petya, can I? I'm sorry. It wasn't fair. Not when you're only caring for me.
My love is not something you ever have to apologize for. It is free.
God, you're saving. Go on. Run back to your boyfriend, Max. I heard him whining for you to go see him once you made sure I wouldn't burn anything else down. I think I've earned a little hard labor. Just give me some time, okay? That did something. Looks like I can reduce some of the pressure from here.
A lot of grenades. A lot of grenades. A lot of filters.
Max passed through a while ago. I guess you saw what happened at the farm then.
It's being taken care of. Thanks.
Serdar, Max is back. He's up in the office.
Hello.
I believe you called for a doctor? You're a child.
I'm the boss.
Eso es verdad. You're the boss.
The way this jungle is growing, we may never have to repopulate the surface.
I doubt God invented plastic with nuclear winter in mind. But hey, a fake garden is better than no garden at all, eh? How is Yana?
Pretending her husband isn't a hot-headed, insensitive ass.
You know what? Good. Say stupid shit more often. Your two are so lovey-dovey as it is. I literally throw up in my desk at least once a day.
She was trying so hard to be reasonable.
Es amor, loco.
I've watched you both endure several lifetimes worth of bullshit just to try and make her feel halfway human again. Trust me, your wife knows that.
Let us hope so. In any event, the more pressing concern is that it appears Yana has run out of her haloperidol. That's why she lost her edge.
You and bad timing, pal. The stalker who tracks down your fancy medical stuff, very talented lady I used to run with named Nata. She was supposed to make a delivery over a week ago, which is long enough that I think I may have to strike Nata out of my little romantic birthdays calendar, if you know what I mean. Though, I do know the route she usually takes.
Could the medication still be there somewhere?
Goddamn Holy Grail could be there.
Max, why don't you just tell me where the route is?
Because you'll go. And from here, the first thing you'll hit is a Nosalis den. That's probably the most relaxing part of the trip.
You forget, I am not, shall we say, inexperienced when it comes to Nosalis.
Oh, right. Your old station. Sorry. Anyway, normally I'd hire some poor suckers to go, but since we're running low on poor suckers right now, my lovely voice in your ear will have to do. Stick it to your shoulder like this, voice activated. State of the art, when there was a state of the art. It's almost like living in the future. And for times when my wisdom alone does not suffice.
I've heard they don't do much without those bullets.
You want an empty clip just to look cool? Be my guest. Go on, smart guy. Take it. Yes, I know. Very pretty. Now do me a favor and holster it while you're in the station. Okay, cowboy? We have to at least pretend we are civilized down here. Lucky for you, the same supply cart that dropped Gorky Park off here is still out on the station. And since nobody killed Akim on his way back here, his spare ammo should still be in the trolley as well.
Okay.
1 sec. Truck 2, call me when you find the ammo.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. Let me find the ledger. Hey, Serdar. Are you sure you don't want to let Yana know you're leaving?
I'm sure.
All right. Your call.
Ok. Ah, ni pedo le digo. Te voy a decir que no.
I went through the trouble of draining a few bottles. You know, give you something to shoot at. Show me that Tokarev Max gave you. Next, grab this magazine and insert it into your Tokarev. Go on, get a feel for the trigger.
No, dispresivo.
Now grab this magazine and store it. Last thing you want is to run into some lurkers with an empty gun. You're empty. Here is a new magazine.
Let's go. Batallas de carga.
I don't know if you handled that kind of trolley before, but Akim was complaining it's hard to start. Admittedly, Akim is an idiot. Serdar, Yana won't like that you left without a word.
I've burdened my wife enough.
Hey, give yourself some credit. The day is still young.
Está bien hecho. Está muy bien hecho. Yo por lo menos en el lanzamiento el único problema que tuve es ese de la... Sé que mucha gente tuvo terminar. Es ese de la...
Right.
De los subtítulos.
Where do I find her?
Not on her caravan avoided a lot of Metro's less desirable elements by taking a route that's a bit, shall we say, off the beaten path. Hope you're in the mood for a little sightseeing.
For a pillar of the community, we certainly do have some colorful associates. And to think, You gave up the romantic life of a stalker for that.
To get off the surface. You're damn right. Imagine the worst hellhole of a station you've ever lived in. That's still a day spa compared to the kind of shit I went through out there. Quite like you said, surface is hell nowadays. You guys do live in paradise.
The end of the line is fast approaching, my friend.
About time.
Hay que tenerla cargada todo el tiempo. Se gasta rápido, ¿no?
Okay, hop off and head over across the other set of tracks. You should find a reinforced door off to your left.
O sea, es un juego oscuro de por sí, ¿eh?
Soviet stuff. 100 years later, still working.
This piece was probably built in the 60s. Some impressive equipment here.
The museum kept a backup generator for security and stuff like that.
Which museum? The Tretiakov? Yana and I went on our first date here.
Well, before you get too misty-eyed, Nata's route doesn't go through the museum itself.
Still, I haven't been here since, well, since before Yana and I split back then. We met when we were in university. I picked the museum for our date because I felt I needed to come across as more refined.
Right, because everyone thinks you're such a savage.
¿Vinieron? Bueno, me está enseñando igual a... A mí no me dieron nada, pero... Con esta me parece más linda, ¿no? Como soldado. ¿En serio?
A man who wanders into the lion's den should not be surprised to find lions.
Me había olvidado que había agarrado. Cambio de alarma. Estaba vacía. No, pero la primera cura que gastamos fue el pedo. Pero bueno, aparte de tutorial. Allá. No. ¿Dónde bajo? No.
The entrance to the archives is a couple levels above you, on the opposite side of the escalators.
I remember waiting for Yana at the top of those escalators. We agreed to meet here at noon. I'm there waiting, watching face after face rise in front of me over the top of the escalator. I waited 3 hours, and at 3 of the 6, I get a tap on my shoulder. And there's Yana, behind me, with her arm in a sling.
So in other words, neither of you knew how to take a hint.
She called us stubborn.
¡Qué oscuridad, Jin!
I'm about to confirm those mutant den rumors of yours.
Por Dios. Carran es una porquería, ¿eh? O sea, la pistola de por sí es una porquería. ¿Por acá? Está cerrado. No creí algo. Por acá. Algo. Creo que cuando jugué la otra vez me pasó lo mismo acá, me perdí. Era acá, está acá. Dame, guachín. Creo que esto no se abre, ¿no? Ay. Acá justo donde... Para acá que hay nada. Debería estar abierto esto.
signs for the museum, but the radiation levels are spiking something fierce.
I didn't expect you'd be anywhere quite that toasty. Knowing Nata, she will have stored the gas mask on her route where it's needed. Look for it.
Got it.
Good. Keep an eye out for extra filters. You may need them. Now, hide that ugly face of yours and make your way across. And please, do me a favor. Be sure you check your watch now and again. It will let you know when your filter's going to run out.
Someone strung up a dead Nosalis above the archives.
Who the hell would do that?
I'm more interested in how they did it. It's far too elaborate, even with a handful of men.
I've heard all kind of tales on things that go beyond the possible. You know, monsters whose existence you can't explain.
Oh, come on. Monsters are just those animals we humans haven't studied properly yet.
One can see a rookie who's venturing into hell for the first time. It's hell, stupid. It just exists. And its rules change before you can understand them. So that it can kill you and eat your soul.
Now you're talking souls. Was it you, perchance, who stole Yana's pills?
Case solved, Sherlock. Alright. Nata's route runs down the staircase on the opposite side of that room.
The Nosalis had something painted across its chest.
At a museum. You don't say.
It looked like a snake or something of that sort. Have you heard of anything like that?
Could be just us. Good old humans. Metro's full of all sorts weirdos doing creepy shit.
I quite like the human explanation.
Excelente como se engaña, tienen que limpiar el visor, es excelente, ¿no?
I'm out of grenades. One filter left.
What's funny?
Well, funny may not be the right word, but it just occurred to me that our last trip here also involved Yana becoming obsessed with a ghost.
Now you're just making stuff up.
The way Yana's mind worked, it was intoxicating. I never could keep up with that woman, and that's what made her thoroughly irresistible. We'd been to an exhibit of local Buryat artists, celebrating their Mongolian heritage, where Yana became convinced I was the living reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
What? Was Peter the Great taken?
She became so enamored of the idea, she convinced me to undergo hypnotic regression, as if I'd suddenly remember this entire past life she'd invented for me.
You actually did it?
You've met my wife.
Point taken. So what did you see when you were hypnotized?
I couldn't remember anything, really. But Yana and the doctor assured me I was quite the convincing warlord.
You never told me this one. Server Khan, oh, that's hilarious.
Don't laugh. I told that story one too many times at my old station. How would you like to be forever associated with a man who murdered millions of people?
I'd be fine with that, actually. But hey, I guess there's hardly anyone as different from Genghis Khan as you in the universe.
This is all such cheap nonsense. Past lives, afterlives, all alike. That's psychotherapy before psychotherapy. Allowing cavemen to cope with the fear of death, promising them a continuation.
Yo puedo respirar, ¿no? Como gastando sorteo. Vamos a hacer es... Está vacía.
The floor in the archives is collapsed. I can't reach the stairwell.
Everything is scanned with you. I don't know what to tell you.
My sweet boy. Not a minute goes by that I don't think about you. I should have never let go of your hand. I miss you. I miss you so much.
What's that?
Mama? Mama, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, my boy. I'm coming.
Max. Max, are you there?
Horrible esa araña mierda. Dios. Hay un modo de nanofobia también. Para activar, para lo que le tengan miedo las arañitas. ¿Cómo se llama?
Max? Max, is that you? I don't know if you can hear me, but the floor of the archives collapsed. I'll attempt to find another way to the stairwell, but something tells me we may need a plan B. What in the devil's name?
No tengo otras, ¿ok? Creo que es como hace mal. Ay, Dios mío.
Max, bodies. Fresh, I think. Something was feeding on it.
You see Nata's branding anywhere?
Yes, they're hers all right. It looks like they were traveling through the mutant halls as well.
Yeah. Definitely not the caravan's normal route. So either those stalkers wandered off on their own, or...
Let's not jump to conclusions quite yet.
You know, I'm starting to feel like this plan to retrace Nata's steps won't go down in history as one of our stronger collaborations. How about, if you don't catch up with that caravan soon, it's time to just come back, eh?
I can't. Not until I find Yana's medicine.
Estás echando ese. Bien. Lo vamos a dejar acá. Si quieren seguir viendo, like. Está bueno este jueguito. Está muy bueno.